Hello everybody. I decided I'm not going to say good morning or good afternoon because I don't know when it is that you're watching the videos. So I'm just going to say hello. That way I cover it all. So welcome to A Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. I'm in the mood for a little bit of collaging. It just feels like I don't know, I just feel like it. So I collected some of my papers and created a few more of these painted pages. And honestly, it's nothing fancy. I have some of my dollar store water-based paints. I have some gold watercolor paint. So I splurged a little bit and made this gold sheet. I also, when I'm making my collage papers, I have a liquid shoe polish. Now these come in not that many colors, but this is blue. I think I have a black, a white, a red, sort of like an Albany wine red, Merlot kind of color as well. So they come in a few different colors. They last quite a while. So what you pay for them, you're definitely going to get your money's worth. And with that one, I made, let's see if we can find it quickly, this collage paper. And so I thought, let me show you just very, very quickly how I make some very basic papers, and then this one, and then we'll start on some collaging. And get this out the way. Okay, so the paint part, I almost feel like I don't even have to show you because it's so simple. Get rid of some of these dry bits. I'm just going to plonk a little bit, and honestly it is just 20-pound printer paper, nothing fancy, you guys. A little bit of that, these dry bits, and a little bit of the blue. When it wants to come out, it's saying, no, I want to leave. There we go. A little bit of the blue. Now whether you just go up and down or whether you want to start making, sort of patterns like this is up to you. I think maybe these patterns could look nice. This could be a nice sort of textured look. Otherwise I could have just gone up and down or across like this. Always a little bit of extra blue. I think the black is a bit overpowering. Come on, blue. There you go. I don't know how I do it. I have a brush. I still get the paint on my hands. I have a talent. And that talent is to get messy. Alright, so, you could do something like that. You could just do a dry brush. So whatever your collage papers are. As far as this goes, it takes a little bit of muscle, so I'm going to have to squeeze and push, squeeze, and then just sort of run it up, and it eventually does come out. So on that other one that I did, as I was going, I was sort of trying to add little circles and little splotches like this. And it gives you that really nice textured, speckled look. So when you're making your collage papers, you have some texture to work with. Okay, so that's very, very basically how I made all those papers that I showed you earlier. And I think I'm just going to put this aside and we get started on what I was thinking, and I kind of started, see if I can find one. So I started stamping. This is a little one that I stamped on. In other places I started making markings on the collage papers. I think I made some little blue markings here, and can you see it? I think the little blue markings, little paint pen markings that I started. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to not do that. I'm going to do the collage and then do a marking on the collage, because that way I'm not limited to the markings that I've put on the papers. Okay, so I think let me flip it over. It's not such a dirty side. I think I need a new mat, guys. I think I should get a new one. This one, it really has, it's paid its dues. So I've got some, I like to work on watercolor paper. It's 140-pound cold pressed watercolor paper for a couple of reasons. One is that it's thick, it's sturdy. I can paint on it, I can glue on it, I can, you know, so it has some, I don't know, I just feel like it has a lot of potential. Let's go with potential. Potential is a good word. I'm going to, I have these little 4x4 pre-cut pieces, so it's just 4 inches by 4 inches pre-cut pieces. I'm going to take a tea bag. I'm going to put that down almost as if it is then framed by the white. I'm going to just eyeball it. Blue paint, that's okay. It's going to eyeball. Is that the one I want? Yeah, that's the one I want. I'm going to eyeball it and then glue it down. And it's skew. It's okay. That's okay. It's because I'm sitting down. Maybe I should stand up. I've got a better view. There we go. Let's get some glue down here. And see, I'll go a little higher up. And a little that way. There we go. Alright, so I think let me get a contrasting color, something like this, and see what are we going to do. You know what? Maybe I should put on some music and stop talking away, because you don't need to listen to my thought process, right? Let's do that, and then we'll make maybe 1 or 2 of these. go, you guys. We're all done. So I think what I am going to do with these three is this one is going to be a pocket. I've already put in a little wedge here so that it's, you know, I can see the little tag that's going to go inside. So that one's going to go be a pocket. I think I'm going to use this one on a greeting card, a thank you card, obviously. And then this guy probably just a kind of like a side pocket in on a journal page. I'm trying to decide if I have a favorite, and every time I choose one I feel guilty because I think they all, you know, have their own little something. With this little guy, I did decide off camera that it needed the butterfly. When it dried, I thought it would pop off the page a bit more. It didn't. So I took my silver uniball pen and I just outlined it on the butterfly that I actually took off a napkin. I don't think I mentioned that, but that came off a napkin. So and then highlighted the odd little spot. So I think that looks a little better. And then around the thank you, I just made some scratches just to again highlight the thank you and put a little fern leaf in there. Other than that, I didn't do anything extra, but I think they came out quite nice. So I think I'm going to do maybe another 3 just because I wanna, just because I can. But if you guys do any of these collages or any collages, please remember we have our Facebook page. It is private now, so only the members can see what we are sharing on there. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you're notified every time a new video as I upload a new video. It's usually about twice a week, Thursday, Friday, around about. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.